For this tutorial, you will need a tapestry needle, size G or 4.25 millimeter crochet hook, scissors to cut yarn, of course, red, the color of the strawberry. I know that this doesn't look like it's red, but it is. Green for the leaves, and a little pink or yellow or black for the seeds. All right. So we're going to start with the strawberry itself. Okay, so you're going to want to chain 7. And with the strawberry, you're going to want to make 2 of these. So you're going to want to chain 7. 7, and then single crochet in each of the 6 spots. Of course, you know to skip the first stitch or whatever from the hook, and then you go down the line and do 6 of the single crochets. Okay. Chain 1 and turn your work, of course, and then increase. Then do 4 single crochets. And then you're going to want to increase again. So you should have 8 stitches now. And then chain 1 and turn your work. And do, in the next 8, do 8 single crochets. And then you're going to want to increase. After you get the 8, chain 1, turn your work, and increase. And then in the next 6 single crochet. This is all single crochet, so when you increase, you use your single crochet. The next 6. And then you're going to want to do another increase in your last stitch. And then chain 1 and turn. And you should have 10 now. So you want to do, in your next row, do 10 single crochets in each, do 1 single crochet in each stitch of the next, the 10, if that makes sense. Then chain 1, turn your work, increase, and then in the next 8, do 1 single crochet in each spot. Sorry about that. I'm having technical difficulties. And then in your last stitch, increase. Chain 1, turn your work. And in the next, well, it should be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm sorry, 12. There should be 12. I'll just do a stitch in each of the 12. If I'm going too fast, you can rewind this or like replay it if you have to. And then chain 1 and do an increase. And you should have 10. Do a single crochet in the next 10 stitches. And then increase at the end. So you should have 14 stitches and chain 1. So now you have 14 stitches. And in the next 14 stitches, crochet 1 single crochet in the next 14. And then when you get your last stitch, stitch it in and then chain 1 and turn your work. Increase in your first stitch and in the next 14, 1 single crochet in each of them. And in your last stitch, do an increase. This will be your last increase. You should have 16 stitches right now. So last one, again, chain 1, turn your work. And in the next, you should have, what do we got, 10 rows? You should have 10 rows right now. And in the next, from row 11 to row 16, you just chain, You single crochet 16 in each stitch for the next, what is it, 5 rows? Or 6 rows? 6 rows, yeah. Row 11 to row 16. I don't know. They might not have been in my room. They might be downstairs washed. If not, go, you have to fold clothes or something. I apologize. Anyway, by the time you're done with this, you should have 16 rows in total. Remember to make 2 of these, because you'll need 2 for this pattern. Sorry, I'll help you when I'm done with this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Do, 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 do. Almost there. I am on row 16 now. And it does not matter how fast you crochet or how slow you crochet. If you would like to speed up, you have to practice. There are no tricks or tips, just practice. Alright, right now, at your last one, make sure you're always, at the end of the row, make sure you're always chaining one. Alright, so now I have 16 rows, and I'll double check, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I have 16 rows. Now this is right side. This is wrong side. Just so y'all know. Alright. Now we're going to decrease in the next 4 rows. So we have 16 right now. Now we're going to decrease. And then there'll be 14 stitches in here. So in the next 14, do single crochet. This is all pretty much single crochet. This is kind of an easy project. And I just made this one up in my head. It's because my daughter got a binder that has strawberries on it. And she wanted, okay, and then don't forget to chain 1. Okay, we're going to decrease again. So you'll have 12 single crochets in between your decreases. I think might be 10. Huh? Okay. Just know that there's decreases in the next 4 rows. Yeah. Okay. So all together, all the rows will add up to, like, you'll have like 20 rows in the end here. Okay, and you're going to want to decrease again in the next row. And do your stitches in between, like we were doing before. Decrease and decrease once again. Alright, and last row. Decrease in the first 2 stitches. On the first stitch, well, you know what I mean. Decrease. Okay. Alright. And then decrease in your last. Okay, now here's the thing. You can finish off here and finish out with the green with the leaves and stuff, or like on here, which I did, I finished out with the finished out with the red on top, okay, with this one, and then I finished off with the red on top, and I left spaces for where the holes go, and I'll show you how to do that. But we're going to do the green this time instead of the red. But you can do it this way. I'll have that in the pattern. If you want the pattern, you should go over to my Etsy and like request it. Okay. That's how I'm going to post it for now. Okay. So you need to make 2 of these so you can sew it together. This one I'm going to show you how to do the leaves, and then I'm going to stitch the green around instead of the red like I did here. So that's what I'm going to do. And make this a little bit longer. Alright, so now you have 2 halves, and I'm going to finish off here. Actually, I'm not going to finish off. Wait, hang on a second. I'm sorry. Stop that a second. Okay, and I want you to do, put wrong sides together, because we're going to crochet these together. That's what we're going to do. So you can stop this here and, like, you know, do both sides. And then I'm not going to finish off. I said I was going to, but I'm not. So you have to take a, I apologize for that. You have to do a chain one. My brain is farting here. I apologize for that. And just single crochet, but leave this gap open. You don't want to single crochet this shut. You want space for whatever you're putting in there. So what I'm going to do is single crochet all the way around. I got distracted. My phone beeped because my daughter left. Alright, okay. Single crochet all the way around your piece, except for your opening, because you don't want to single crochet that shut. Okay. But I do have this pattern written down, and if you are interested, please go over to my Etsy and request it there. I'm thinking about charging like $4 for it. So if you want the pattern, go over there, request it, and I will get it sent to you. Just ask for the strawberry, what am I going to call this? I got to name this thing. Let's say, I don't know. I don't even know what to call this. I mean, I have to think now what I want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what would you call it? I don't know. Strawberry trinket holder. Anyway, it's that's what we'll call it, a strawberry trinket holder. Yeah, just go over there and request it. Oop. I'm trying to line it all up. You can tuck your strings in as you go, or you can sew them in later. That's up to you. I tuck my strings in so I don't have to deal with it later. Because I like to procrastinate and not tuck them in until like the last minute. Because you're going to be able to hang this off your purse or off your backpack, or even just stick it in your purse if that's what you want to do with it. I'm going to have to look this up, see what they call these. I don't even know. And I keep finding a piece of cat hair here. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. I'm fighting with objects. Yeah, I just tuck in the string as I go. But that's up to you. You don't have to do that. You can tuck your strings in later, or just tuck them in on the inside, and it's your decision what you want to do with your strings that hang out. That's up to you. Yeah, you can hang this thing off your purse or off your backpack or whatever your little heart desires. And I'm going to cut these out of my way. There, it's out of my way. I don't have to worry about it now. I haven't done a tutorial in a while, so I'm like rusty. So if I don't seem clear on it, that's what it is. Oh, and I will have a thing that comes with my pattern that says what my abbreviations mean, like decrease or increase. Okay, I'll have a thing that says what it means so you're not confused. And I want to take a few of these to the market, see if I can sell them. See what happens with that. Anyway, I'm thinking about charging $4 for the pattern. Like I said, if you're interested, you can go over to my Etsy and request it. And then I'll know that people are interested in it. And I'll put it out. I'll send it to you then. You request it and then I'll put your name on it. And you know how that goes. I'm going to end off because I'm going to sew on the green leaves instead of doing the red. But I will have the pattern to do both ways. So that way, you have options. You can do it that way or whatever. All right. So now you got it sewed together. And you can stick your little things in there. All right. So we're going to set that aside. And we're going to work on the leaves now. Okay, you will need 8 leaves. Move this pink yarn out of the way. So you're going to want to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will need 8 leaves for this. Okay, and what you do is you chain 8, and in your second chain from hook, put a single crochet, and then in your next, and only do part of it, make sure you got 2 halves there. I'm only doing, half the chain, so you can do the other side because you want a full leaf. So, and then you do a half double crochet. So 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet. And then in the next 5, you will do double crochets. And at the end, chain 2 and do the other side of the leaf. Try just to get the front loops or back loops or whatever. And you will do your double crochet, and you only do 5 double crochets. I can get it to cooperate here. My yarn isn't cooperating. It's not pulled from the middle, it's pulled from the end. And then in your last 2 stitches, you want to do 1 half double and then single crochet. Oop. Hang on here. Cooperation here. Okay, and then do a slip stitch at the end, and then cut it off. And you should have, at the end, hang on, I gotta grab them. You should have 8 leaves. Pardon the marbles running across the floor. So you should have 8 of these. And we can tuck the strings in later. We don't have to do it right now. Hang on, I gotta get some more yarn here because this is getting redonkulous. And I'm gonna grab a leaf. I think I'm gonna grab 2. Okay. Now I want to get these all together right away because this sticks over a little bit. So I want to grab the first 2 stitches on these. Well, see you have your, at the top of this, where you did your chain 2 on this stitch, grab them because you're going to need 2 of them like this. Come on. I can't even get them. Alright, come on. Cooperation here. Cooperation. Grab them and then do a single crochet right just with that one. Oops. Here we go again. I messed it up. This just goes to show you that, oh, and you want right sides out and like wrong sides in. This just goes to show you that I screw things up too. Alright, so you have it right there at that first stitch. Then you want to take it over here and only grab one side because you don't want both sides. Hang on. So you want it like, you just want to grab this one, leave this one hang here for now, because you'll come back to fix that one when you get on the other side. Okay, so you want to go through here, go through your second chain on your one leaf, not both leaves, one leaf. So one of your leaves is just hanging there going la 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 la. Okay, and then you want to find your first stitch here and single crochet it on. Alright. Now we have, I gotta figure out how many stitches I have left here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I have 8 stitches. So then you want to take your next leaf and make sure that your wrong sides are in. And again, grab that inner one there, that one stitch, and stitch it on. Okay. And then again, you can tuck your strings in before too. I just didn't do that. Alright, so I should have three leaves attached. Alright, so technically this one's not attached yet, but it will be in the end. So you should have 3 leaves, and you should be on your 3rd stitch here. And then I want to get my next leaf and attach it to the same spot I just did. And I'll show you the reason why in a minute. And then you want to skip 2 stitches. So you want to chain 2, so you skip these 2 stitches in here, because you're going to need to make your space for your leaves and stuff there. You know, you're going to have a hole there. And what I'm going to do is like stretch this one out a little bit and skip those 2 right here. Skip those 2 because you want 2 in there, and skip that and go right to that one. So that's attached. That's attached to there. And then take this one and attach that one to the next spot. Okay, so then it's starting to look like progress here. It's kind of goofy, but you want to make sure you have that hole in there. So in the end, when you do your loop, that you have somewhere to put your loop through. It's going to look funky right now. And then you want to get your next leaf on your hook. Get it on there and then stitch it on the end there. And then you want to take your other one from the other side here. And make sure that you have all your stitches that are supposed to be facing out, because you don't want your wrong sides facing out. You want your wrong sides facing in. And then grab that next loop here. And get it like that. So now you have them all together so far. It looks really messy right now, but it'll look nice in the end. At least I hope it will. Okay, and then again with the second one. Really fighting with this right now. I want to attach that to right there. Alright, so now we're almost there. So we have 2 more to do. Oh, come on. We got stitches left here. And your 4th one, just because your leaf is going to come in here and cover this. No one's going to see it once you're done, because you got 2 leaves to attach yet. So all right, so, and then you single crochet in the next hole right there. I'm thinking about stealing another part of this leaf here, just so it looks all right there. And then you just go count 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hang on. I gotta get more yarn here. Alright. Now, for this next leaf, again, find the chain you made in there and like put it on. So now you should have your little loopy thing. And then again with the and then I'm going to grab an extra stitch because it seems like I need an extra stitch here, but that's okay. That's okay. Then grab your one that was loose, that you only have part of the way on. Grab that over and move this string here. I need to tuck this in. But we'll deal with that later. And grab your last stitch on there and stitch it into spot. Okay. And then I'm going to end off right there. I'm going to finish off right there. Actually, I should, hang on. Hang on. I'm messing up again. I'll just end it right there. Let's do a slip stitch. Alright. Now you can either, you know, end it right there and leave it, or you can sew down your leaves, which I suggest you do. Sorry. Sew down your leaves, which I suggest you do, and then you just take like either pink, white, or yellow, or you could do black seeds and just, you know, put them throughout wherever you think they would look good. And this is how I did this one. I just looked at it and like, okay, I'm going to put it here, here, and here, and that's all I did. Okay. I'm not going to show you me sewing down all the leaves because that'll be kind of boring, and or tucking in all the strings. So we're going to end the tutorial right here. But I will be sewing on the seeds later today or tomorrow, and then yeah. So and this right, reason why you have that hole there is so you can stick this through there. Catch that. So you can hang it like that. But all these strings are going to be tucked in. I just thought that might be boring. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, please hit like. Please subscribe to my channel. and I'll have a finished a finished picture later of how it looks in one of the next videos. Okay, so see ya. Bye bye.